Hey, what's up? It's your boy, Jeff Releford, and I thank you for joining me on the Jeff Releford Show. Because listen, you could have been doing anything else today, right? But you chose on your way home from work, or if you just at home chilling, to tune in to the Jeff Releford Show. Now, real quick, I want to say this to you. Go ahead, tell your friends and family to download the online Radio Box app to your Android or your Apple device. So that way you can go ahead and listen to us on the go. And what you do is from there, you type in Biggs Radio Chicago. Okay? Biggs Radio Chicago. And also listen to our sister stations in Indianapolis, Indiana, Pasadena, California, Atlanta, Georgia. And once again, you are kicking it with Jeff Releford on the Jeff Releford Show on Biggs Radio Chicago, the voice of a new generation. Let's go. Hey, what's up? It's your boy, Life Coach Jeff, coming to you live, baby. And we are here on WCHI, Biggs Radio Chicago, the voice of a new generation, man. How is everybody today? Man, listen, your boy is doing great. I am fine. And I just hope and pray that each and every one of you are doing the same, because today is a great day. And the thing is, I want to let y'all know y'all shouldn't have to be limited with anything. Sky's the limit with whatever you want to do in this world. And I'm here to let you know, baby, that today is the day to do it, to get it done, to get whatever you want handled. Make it happen, because I'm trying to tell you, life will throw you some curveballs, but every day is a blessing. Every day is a good day for a reset. So, man, listen, I want to really thank y'all for tuning in to the Jeff Releford Show on WCHI, Biggs Radio Chicago, the voice of a new generation, y'all. I really do love y'all and appreciate y'all. All of my listening audience from abroad, state to state, coast to coast, north to south, east to west. We in the game, baby. So I just want to take the time to say thank you to each and every one of you who listen and pay attention to the words of the show and really take something out of it. Because I'm telling you, man, y'all help me tremendously. And I really thank y'all for that. So we're going to get down to it. Now, listen, I got to let y'all know where we at real quick, because y'all know we go ahead. We do the announcements before we get into everything, because we're going to have some good conversation for today. We really are. So I got to let y'all know where we at, baby. We are boom, baby. We are here at the Vibe Studios here at 2075 Rush Place in Lake Station, Indiana. The Vibe Studios consist of Ron Reader, the VNO, what you know, myself, of Redirect, Regroup, Refocus, Life Coach Jeff Releford, Smooch Wallace, who is Smooch Wallace, baby. If you don't know him, please get to know him. And also Mary Selena K of Rock Truth Radio. If you need your podcast or your radio show produced, we do it here for you. We have great equipment here. People have come through. They have witnessed it. They have seen the beauty and the joy. So y'all come through here. And if you just want to interview on the Jeff Releford Show, y'all come through, man. We got you. We got you. So you can reach out to each and every one of us, and we'll be able to take care of you, yo. And also, man, come on, y'all already know. I would be remiss if I didn't mention this, y'all. Y'all know what day it is. It's Biggs Radio Monday Night Motivation, y'all. You have myself, Jeff Releford, on the Jeff Releford Show from 5 to 6 p.m. Then we got Mixtape Monday. I can't get my words together, y'all. I'm tongue-tied. We got Mixtape Monday with Julian St. Chris from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. And we also have Miss Dynalyn Biggs on the Dynalyn Biggs Show from 8 to 10 p.m., y'all. So listen, like I tell everybody, we have y'all from the moment that y'all get off from work to when y'all start to rest your head. And if you listen long enough, you can tune in to Bedtime Stories with Dr. Al Greer out here. Legendary Al Greer. So, he starts his show at 11 p.m. So y'all tune in, man. I'm telling you, man, we got a cast of people hosting a lineup of everybody for you. But this is the lineup for Biggs Monday Night Motivation. So also, we do have a phone number you can reach out to us at 773-462-4447. Now, that is if you want to call in with some interviews, or if you want to call in, if we are selling tickets, giving away things, raffles, the whole nine, y'all can call in to us. We'll give away some things for y'all. And also, if you would like to have your music played or submitted, please call us at that number, 773-462-4447. Or you can reach out to us at biggsradio@gmail.com. And also, y'all go ahead, go to biggsradio.com. It'll have everything you need to know about the station, our personalities, the whole nine. Because this is how we roll, baby. We are Biggs Radio Chicago, the voice of a new generation. This is how we roll, man. News, talk, music, the whole nine. We got you covered. So y'all check us out on bigsradio.com as well. So, all right, y'all. We in the building today on the Jeff Releford Show. I really want to take the time out real quick to just say thank you. Now, I know I said thank you earlier to the listeners, to the viewers, to everybody in between, but I really want to say it again because when I'm moving around in these different places, I had the luxury of covering a book signing for Miss Dara Walker. Shout out to Miss Dara Walker out here. She has written a book and she is reaching a lot of people with this book. It was just something, yo. Let me see if I can let y'all know what it is. Here it is. It is called Queen's Healing House. Okay. Queen's Healing House is the name of her business, but it's titled Queen's Healing House Accountability, Health, and Wellness Workbook Journal. Okay. Y'all go ahead. Y'all tap into Queen's Healing House, man, because this woman is really doing some great things, not just for Northwest Indiana, but the city of Chicago. And she provides great products for everybody. And she's just great, an amazing individual. I cannot stress that enough because I had the time when I covered this book signing to also interview great business owners as well. So when we go out and we cover these events, y'all, we just not covering the person. We actually talking to the business owners too, because I always feel that you all need exposure as well. Y'all always see me on my shows all the time when we do live events. I'm covering a lot of the artists. I know I do that. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to venture off a little bit so we can start to cover these business owners a little bit because they need exposure too. Let's be real. You got a business, you out there, you doing some stuff, you need exposure too. So we here to give it to you, baby. This is what I do out here because I love y'all. As I say all the time, sometimes I'm on the radio 2 times out of the week, sometimes 3. And the people know what they're getting from me. They need to know what they can get from you. So, yes, y'all check out Queen's Healing House and go pick up Dara Walker's book because it's an amazing book. It's an amazing book. And also, show love today. Show great love today because I'm going to be the first to tell y'all, if you don't show love to people, how do you expect others to show love to you? Now, you're going to go ahead and get people that show love to you. You will in this life. You will go get people who love you, who respect you, who will do things for you. But it does something to you when you tend to show a little bit of more love and give it back from your heart to someone else's. So I encourage everybody, show some love today. If you haven't told your husband, if you haven't told your wife, if you hadn't told your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your auntie, your uncle, your grandmother, who else? Grandparents, the whole 9, cousins, the whole 9. If you ain't said I love you to somebody, take that time to do that today because I love you truly matters. Those 3 words matter. And not just love in a sense to just say it, but to really truly mean it, to dig deep and to tell somebody you love them and to say that I appreciate what you do for me. I see what you do for me. I'm trying to tell y'all because love is something. Love is something. So if we could continue just to show love to everybody and make sure that we continue just to harbor those great things within us, I'm telling you, between love and harboring greatness in us, man, people will be unstoppable in this world. I don't think people really want us to know that, but I'm gonna let you know it here today. So honor great people too. Honor great people. I had the opportunity of meeting some legends in radio. I know y'all done heard of Gene Sparrow. I saw Gene Sparrow on Sunday. Okay, Gene Sparrow. The legendary Jim Rags was in the building. Dr. Love was in the building. Uh, man, so many great people was just in the building. And I had the opportunity to just stop by Power 92 to have a quick talk with Shadell, show some love. Shout out to my homie Taco Tony in the house. Because Taco, he actually has a show coming up on Friday. And it's in dedication of his mother because she passed away. So if y'all can make it out to Taco's show, please do. Y'all look him up. Taco has a Facebook page. He is a well-talented rapper. He was also signed to Sony at one time, and he branched out to do his own thing. Because, I'm going to tell y'all something. Sometimes the game can teach you a lot. I don't care if you're around it. If you're around it, that's one thing. But to actually soak in the information and knowledge from the game, from these individual lessons of life, when we start talking about trying to be successful, trying to make it, trying to just live a life in entertainment, because I'm around so many people. I can kind of count on one hand how many people, or maybe two. I'll say two. I can count on two hands of how many people in entertainment are actually out here doing it. Shout out to the homie Landscaping Luch in the building. Luch in the building. Hey man, I appreciate you. I saw the video footage from the show that you did, big dog. Man, Luch always gives good performances. He just has good hits. He has a sound. Luch can make it out here. So y'all go ahead. Y'all support Landscaping Luch. He is on all streaming platforms. Y'all just type in Landscaping Luch, not landscaping, Landscaping Luch, okay? And y'all can go ahead, find my boy's music. And yeah, run his money up, man. Run his money up. Let him get paid. Let him get paid out here. So yes, people. Man, I'm trying to tell you, man, I have so much going on. If y'all really understood the brevity of everything that I'm doing right now, this is why I'm so overjoyed. I know it might sound like I'm a bit discombobulated, but I'm very overjoyed with things because you have to get in the habit of celebrating yourself. You have to get in the habit of talking about you. You have to get in the habit of building yourself up at times, because you'll have a lot of supporters out here, or you'll have some people who think support you. But what do you do when it's just you by yourself? What do you do when you are alone? A lot of times, and what I mean by alone, people, is, let me specify and clear this for y'all. Clear this up. Let me get the broom and kind of sweep a little bit. What I mean by alone is when you're creating the vision. When you're creating the vision and you're fulfilling the vision. When you're alone. Sometimes you got to get in the habit of lifting yourself up. So celebrate you. If nobody else will celebrate you in this life, I guarantee you get in the habit of celebrating yourself starting today, because you have achieved great things. You have accomplished many wonders. And I'm trying to tell you, all it takes is just one person. For y'all who don't believe me, all it takes is one person to believe in what it is that you have going on in your life, or just one person to just sit down and talk to you, show you that they actually care. Restore some faith in humanity to you. It takes one person. And it has the opportunity to change your life, change your whole perception on what's good in your life. Because I'm telling you, like I tell people all the time, we can focus on the bad all the time. We already know what's bad, but to look at what's good, come on, people. Let's reprogram our minds so we can start looking at all things that are good. All things that are good. I ain't talking about some things that are good, because we need to understand and realize that everything is good. If God made it, man, God provided it, God made it, it's for you to take it. It's for you to receive it. I don't care if it's just that idea that you have in your head. Manifest something. Manifest something. Create something. Even if it just boils down, y'all, to just creating the life that you want. Be happy. Just strictly be happy. Be motivated to want to have better. I watched a reel, and it said, don't strive to give your children. Okay. This was great advice, by the way. Great advice. I love watching these motivational reels, inspirational stuff, because it really does help. Real life, practical things, people. Practical things. This reel said, don't strive to give your kids what you didn't have. Strive to teach them what you know you weren't taught. I'm going to let that resonate one good one. I'm going to say it one more time for the people in the back. Don't strive to give your kids the things that you didn't have. Strive to teach them the things that you didn't know about, that you know now. Pass down knowledge, everybody. Pass down the knowledge. Because I'm going to tell you something. If there were so many things that I would have been told when I was younger, that I would have known it now, you'd have a different Jeff. But I'm going to tell y'all something. Everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. Shout out to the homie Jairo Sanchez as well. Jairo, how you doing, brother? I hope you're doing great out there. You know, I thank you for tuning in to the show, brother. I appreciate it, man. And again, to all the listeners from state to state, coast to coast, north, south, east, west, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. WCHI, Biggs Radio Chicago, baby. I really appreciate it. Nanette, how you doing, Nanette? I want to thank you for just popping in. I want to thank you for just stopping by and saying hello. How you doing, girl? How you been? And guess what? We gonna stream your ish. Y'all need to, y'all, okay, I gotta say it. I gotta get it out. I gotta show the love, gotta show the support. Because this is what we do. We family out here, people. We family out here. That's what we do. Nanette is a R&B singer. Okay. Stream her stuff. Stream her ish. Okay. Because it's Nanette's music. Stream her music. All you have to do is type in Nanette. 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 All streaming platforms. Look her up. She got good music out here. She's a singer. She's a singer. Okay. So y'all tap in and miss Nanette out here. Because Nanette is another one who is out here. She moves around a lot. She does a lot of things. She's on part of a lot of different shows, different platforms, the whole nine. So y'all tap into Nanette, man. We have a whole network of people. Y'all, we got a whole network of people. And this network stems also from the underground level. And I'm talking about underground professional level to actual, we talking about local level professional radio, the whole nine. And then we start talking about abroad. We start talking about on a level of national. So we got everybody from, and I'm not even going to say little guy, because I hate to say that, because we all have representation. We all got gifts and talents. It's some local people out here that's booming it. That's great. Doing great stuff out here. Chicago, as I always say, Chicago, Northwest Indiana is filled with a whole bunch of talent. The only problem is that y'all just ain't heard it all or seen a lot of it all. So I please go out to some of these events that people have. Go out and support these people. Yes, I know, girl. I know about the first. You and the miss. I know, man. I'm gonna try to bring the wife out. You know, I know it's gonna be great, girl. It's gonna anything you're a part of, anything you do is great. You know, so I'm trying to be there on the first. I'm gonna try to be there on the first. Y'all know, brother, be working, be putting in time, be doing things. And sometimes, I'm gonna be very honest with y'all. Sometimes a brother stay hidden. Sometimes a brother stay hidden because I've been so much in the think tank. Ooh-wee. Your boy has been so much in the think tank. Your boy has been so much in the cave, trying to conceptualize a lot of these ideas that are going to turn into reality. Because I've learned what it is to move now. I've learned what it is to shake. I've learned what it is to take advantage of opportunity when it's right in front of you. So a lot of times what you want to do is you don't want to sit on things. You don't want to sit on opportunity. You don't want to sit on an idea. Because I'm here to tell you, I want to be the first to tell you, if you have an idea to innovate, take that idea to innovate. And it has to come from within. If that idea comes from within, if it's digging deep and it's inside your soul that you want to do something to help people or to fill in a gap, I'm trying to tell you, it will get done. It will get done because you start to realize that the only person that you battling is you. It ain't nobody else. The only person that you are battling is yourself. I'm here to tell you, baby, the only person that you're battling is yourself. I don't care how many times I got to say it. I don't care how many times it's got to try to register in your head. I had to teach myself this a lot along the actual way. I teach myself this a lot along the way. Shout out to Felice in the house. Felice, girl, you know what? You be showing support. I don't care if you just hit the heart or the like, you comment, you do a lot of stuff. Thank you, Felice. Shout out to Determined Radio out there. Shout out to my people at Determined Radio. Felice, you doing a good work, girl. Keep doing your thing. Keep making it happen. You know, show love and support, baby. Listen, show love and support, man. I can't stress it enough. I just can't stress it enough. So many people out here doing great things. And I'm just very grateful because I pull from each and every one of y'all. I learn from each and every one of y'all. Let's start turning these moments where we think they are defeat into lessons. Okay? Let's start doing that. Please. Let's start doing that. Because the only way you get successful is by falling a little bit. You got to fall. If you don't fall out here, you'll never know what it is to have a healed wound. You'll never know what it is to be healed if you don't get cut. So you can't live life thinking that you're not going to get cut out here. Because once you get cut, it's a process to go ahead and get healed. Go through your process. When you get cut in the skin, what do? You go ahead, you put something on that wound to make it feel better. And you put a bandage over it. You want to cover it. You want to protect it. When you heal and go into that place of protection, cover yourself a little bit, but work on yourself. Can't stress that enough, people. Work on yourself. Because if you work on yourself, you will emerge like the diamond that you were supposed to shine bright like. You will emerge as that. Takes a lot of pressure to create a diamond. I know y'all hear this all the time. Shout out to Miss Allegra Jackson. We see you out here, girl. Thank you for showing love and support. Thank you for tuning in to the Jeff Releford Show on WCHI Biggs Radio, Chicago. Man, don't that sound nice? WCHI Biggs Radio, Chicago. I don't know. I might have to try to make my voice a little deeper. Thank you for tuning in to WCHI Biggs Radio, Chicago. Okay, no, that don't sound right. We ain't gonna do that. We not doing that out here. And listen, y'all. Listen, I need to make this announcement as well. The Vibe Studios is doing very great things out here. There will be more events that we will be covering. There will be more avenues that we will be actually walking into, not just individually, but as a whole. That's why I said the Vibe Studios is going to be doing some more stuff. So I'm telling y'all, when I keep telling y'all, this is good stuff all around. Just for people. The homie Smooch Wallace is doing things out here. Y'all see me all the time doing stuff. Ron Reed is making some moves. Mary Selena Kay is making moves. So y'all be on the lookout. Watch people. Y'all watch us and what we do. Watch us and what we do. We'll show you that we know what we're doing. Just watch us. That's all I'm going to say. Ooh-wee. Man, I'm trying to tell you, life is good, y'all. Life is so good out here, man. I don't think y'all really understand. Life is good. Sometimes you just have to take a moment and really appreciate how blessed that you truly are. If you have not taken a moment out of your time and your schedule today to really just breathe in, breathe out, and say, you know what? I am blessed. So many bad things could have happened to me. So many bad things could have happened to me. So many things could have just happened to go a certain way, and it didn't. Things that could have went up, they could have went down. Things that could have went left, they didn't go right, or vice versa, because when you live life, sometimes you get those twists and turns. But at the end of the day, I don't care what nobody says. If you got breath in your body, if you got activity in your limbs, and you can connect with people, baby, you winning. You are winning. Life in your body, activity of the limbs, and you can connect with people. What more can a brother ask for? I know I could ask for money. That comes. I know I can ask for riches. That comes. I know I can ask for fame. That comes. I know I can ask for wealth. That comes. Right? But what I'm saying is, appreciate those things that you already have around you. Look inside yourself to do that. Ask yourself, have I been appreciative of the things that are around me? Have I been appreciative of the people that help me get to where I need to go? Oh, we people. Because when we start saying this, because there are some people out here that help us get to where we have to go. There are some people out here that really want to see you be great, that really want to give you an extra push. Are you receptive or do you push back? Do you have eyes to see and ears to hear the truth? Whether it comes to you or pertaining to certain situations that go on in your life. These are real questions, people. These are real valid questions that we should be asking ourselves. Because if we're not asking ourselves these questions, where are we going to go? What are we going to do? Right? How are we going to see the next day? How are we going to get through the next day? Man, because I'm telling you, sometimes y'all got to act like life ain't, how can I put it? And I'm not trying to be, and by no means, people, am I trying to be rude when I say these things. I'm just saying sometimes we have to stop looking at life as so hard. And when life can be hard, we have to figure out ways how you could take control. Okay? So what I mean by taking control is, because some of us, we believe in the G-O-D out here. Like I said, if you come on the Jeff Releford Show, I don't care what you believe in, but I believe in the G-O-D. Okay? So I tend to just cast my cares upon him. Okay? I go ahead and I say, if I'm upset about something, frustrated, I say, all right, God will take care of the rest. And 9 times out of 10, he usually does. God takes care of it. I don't have to worry about much in this world. I don't have to worry about much in this life because the basic things that I need, I just need the love, the peace, the joy. I want to be respected in some areas, I want people to know that my heart is a good heart, It might not come across to some people as that because guess what, people? We're not perfect. Newsflash. We're not perfect at all. So don't live your life to please people, but live your life to walk in your purpose. Don't please, but live in purpose. Live to do purpose. Don't live to please people. Because if you live a life of purpose, you will aid people. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. If you don't believe me, just try it. If you do not believe a word I'm saying in that statement, just try. So what? People can take advantage of you. So what? People could go ahead and say things about you. Perception is everything in this world. You could do all the right things and people can still think bad about you. Okay? People can still think bad about you. That ain't going to change nothing. That's going to happen to me. That's going to happen to you. That's going to happen to your mama, your daddy, as they used to say when we were younger, your bald-headed granny. Don't take offense to that, people. I ain't even seen your granny. So I don't know if she bald-headed or not. If she is, I'm sorry. I can't control that. Just tell granny to throw on a wig. They make good lace fronts out here if you balding. But that's beside the point. You know, go ahead. Shout out to all the balding grannies out there. Go ahead, get you a good lace front. They make them real well. I have seen some great ones out here. Just don't put no super glue in granny head because I've seen some epic fails that way too. Don't do that to granny. Granny needs your love, baby. She needs your love. So show love to granny. Get a good lace front. But yes, it's going to happen, yo. These things are going to happen to people. So just take the good with the bad. Take everything in stride. And when you take everything in stride, just make it happen. Man, don't you just love when people try to sell you stuff? Don't you just love it when people try to sell you stuff? When people see that you're doing something, y'all, let me explain this to y'all. When you have a social media account, and sometimes when you go live from that social media account, sometimes people like to spam you. And what they like to do is they like to just plop things on. They like to just put stuff in your comments. They like to just make things known. So, Brother Daniel, I'm going to just say the first name, Brother Daniel. I don't believe in busting out people all the way. You know, mine is not one of those to solicit from. It's not. I see what you got. You might have a bomb service, but you know, you might have a bomb service, but you know what? Not while the brother's on the air. Don't do that while the brother's on the air. Disrespectful. Excuse me. But anyway, anywho, some people are just relentless in business. Shout out to my relentless people in business. Shout out to my people who take the opportunity to just get it in where they fit in. So, you know, Brother Daniel, I ain't gonna talk about you. You know what? You took advantage of an opportunity, brother. You trying to get in where you fit in. So we ain't gonna talk about you, Brother Daniel. Go ahead, do your thing, man. Do your thing. I love it. Do your thing. Yes, I was thinking today. I want to tell you what I was thinking about today. As I was setting up everything here in the studio, because I had to take the equipment out to go ahead and cover the book signing and whatnot. As I was setting up everything in the studio, I thought to myself, I said, there'll be people that will be into your life and around you that can help you and push you. There are people that will be in your life that'll be around you for the specific purpose of pushing you. And what I mean by pushing you is not telling you what to do and how to do it. Some people are here to show you. Because I want to tell you, there's a lot of things that people have shown me, and I've learned the art of trying to duplicate. If you want to be happy, see why a person is happy and probably do the same thing that they do, but it'll be individualized to you because that's your specific reason why you want to do something that's making you happy. Learn the art of duplication. Because when people push you to do something, when people show you, I have been pushed and people ain't even showed me nothing. Ooh, let me say that right there. I have been pushed and people didn't even show me anything. It was merely based off of what I saw. I'm going to let that marinate with y'all for a minute. Sometimes y'all will be pushed to do things and it's merely based off what you see. It has nothing to do with what anybody showed you. Nobody pulled you off to the side and said, hey, young brother, hey, young sister, do this real quick. Shift this around. No. You merely saw a need due to the fact of what you saw right in front of you. And I really want to take the time to give a shout out to those people. If I named all the names of the people that I learned from, basically from what I was seeing, shout out to my lazy people too, because lazy people will show you something. Real talk. Shout out to my lazy people. Shout out to my people that procrastinate. Oh my gosh. Y'all show me a lot. When you procrastinate, my glass is up to you. My glass is up to you for real. Because procrastination usually follows an excuse as to why you can't do something. Let's be real. Procrastination is followed by an excuse. You already not moving already. So now you're going to find an excuse not to move. You could start it, but you won't finish it all the way. You might start talking to somebody in business, but guess what? You're not going to come through because you have an excuse. People, learn to be men and women of your word. Just learn to master that part. And people will show you grace if you're trying to do something for the first time, or you never tell people what you're proficient in. There's some things in this world that I'm proficient in. I won't ever tell people I'm proficient in. I'll just say, I might be able to do something for you. Because when you start telling people that this is what you do, I'm going to tell you what I do. I set up these cameras. I get on this radio. I interview people. And I talk to each and every one of y'all. Now, that right there, people, come on. I'm going to just go ahead. I'm going to do what I do. Hey, Miss Allegra Jackson, how you doing, my sister? She says, yes, you can learn a lesson through any circumstance and from anyone in those circumstances. Girl, come on now. I'm just trying to teach the people. I'm just trying to show them just a little something out here. Because I'm trying to tell you, girl, how I learned is from that procrastination. That was a big thing with me and people. That procrastination was a huge thing for me. Huge part for me. Huge part. Because I'm telling you, you gonna make an excuse every time when you procrastinate. When you slow up on something, you gonna make an excuse why I can't get done. I'm tired of excuses. Personally, Jeff Releford is tired of excuses. I'm tired of when excuses come out of my own mouth. That's how tired I am of excuses, okay? I'm tired of my own excuses. Do any of y'all get tired of your own excuses? Do any of y'all get tired of your own excuses? Shout out to Anthony Rodriguez, okay? JL in the building. Tony 2 times, okay? Tony 2 times, man. I had a great interview with this brother. We will be airing that Wednesday for the Redirect, Regroup, Refocus podcast. Y'all tap into this brother, man. Y'all hear about some things that he's done and where he's going and what he's doing and how he's doing it. Because you take a look at my man's Instagram page. Oh, yeah. He owned it. He got some stuff. Had the luxury of meeting this brother at Shondel's celebrity birthday bash when the guy who plays Tommy Egan, brother Sakura, was out there. Great things, man. Great things. So y'all tap into Tony 2 times. He's a very good brother. He knows what he's trying to do, where he's trying to go. He brought his wife up here. It was nice to see them as a duo together. She was taking some video. He was doing the interview. It was dope. I love to see husband and wife tag team, stuff like that together, because that shows support, shows the love and support. So big ups to my brother. Big ups to my brother, man. You're doing some great things out here. He's going to have a show coming up with Gorilla Zoe as well. He will be on that opening act tip for that. So he going to put on a heck of a show. So y'all go ahead. Let the brother put on the show. Go with support, baby. It's Tony 2 times. Tony 2XX. Okay? Tony 2XX. Y'all tap in. So yes, people, I'm telling you, man, stop making up excuses, because excuses ain't gonna get you nowhere in this world. They're not gonna get you nowhere in this world. So if you're tired, if you really want to get stuff done, and I'm not just talking about in realms of success. I'm not talking about just in realms of business, because normally we equate money and success to business and other things of that nature. I'm just talking about any aspect of life. If you want to be successful, stop procrastinating and stop making up excuses. Because sooner or later, you're going to look back on it and you're going to tell yourself, why? You're going to ask yourself, why? Why didn't I do this? Have any of y'all wanted to live a life of no regret? I'm going to raise my hand. I have. A life of no regret. A life of no regret means that you understand why every move and why everything happened in your life. You actually understand why you had to go through what you had to go through to get to the point to where you at now. Mm, mm. Let that marinate for a little bit. Sometimes you got to understand where you're going and why you want to go that way. You know, a lot of times, uh, when we say we want to embark on these journeys, and I use myself as an example. When I embarked on this journey, I embarked on life coaching, yo. That's why I refer to myself as Life Coach Jeff, because I just do it in a different way. I give it to y'all through radio. I give it to y'all through the airwaves, baby. I found out that there was a better way to do it. So this is what I enjoy. I enjoy the camera. I enjoy interacting with y'all. I enjoy seeing y'all out and about when I know that y'all watch me and y'all have tuned in. It is great when you are walking through the store one day and somebody says, "Hey, you Life Coach Jeff." Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Who are you? They say, "Oh, I watch your show." Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm the brother that's sending the motivation. I'm the one that's talking some stuff on Facebook. Thank you. Or YouTube. Or maybe on the Instagram. You might catch a video every now and then. You might catch a video. Might catch something. But yeah, I'm telling you, man. Go out there and do the thing. I'm trying to tell y'all, work is everything. I love the scripture in the Bible where it says faith without works is dead. Sometimes you have to believe in something. In order for you to believe in something, you have to put the work behind it. I'm tired of people talking about visions, baby. Visions with no action. Woo. Okay. I know y'all gonna get tired of me because I'm out here telling y'all the truth today. Tired of vision with no action. Because let's be real. A vision with no action means that you are actually afraid. Ooh, let's be real. I should have seen y'all. I should have poured me a drink. That's what I should have did. I should have poured me a little bit of this Jack Honey that's in this decanter up here so I could get to talking. That's what I should have did. But I'm gonna talk anyway. I'm gonna talk without the Jack Honey. Okay. I'm gonna talk without it. Cause we got to stop doing that. A vision with no movement. I learned a long time ago. You could do all the research in the world, you could do all the planning, you could do all the talking, but it never prepares you. Okay? It never prepares you for reality. Okay? I hope that didn't fly over some of y'all heads. Because what I mean by preparing for reality is, yes, Allegra, girl, look at you out here. Work, 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 work. Yes. In the famous words of Rihanna. Yes. You got to put in the work. Come on now. Because a vision without any type of movement is nothing. If you want to continue to be a visionary, if you want to be that person at the top, pay people to go ahead and complete the vision for you. Shout out to Malachi Moore. Shout out to Malachi Moore. That is my graphics guy. That is my guy who does all of my, he has done my logos. He has done all of my imaging. He has done these wonderful Biggs radio business cards. Ooh-wee. Let me tell you something, Dinah Lynn. The reason why we noticed in the city of Chicago, the reason why they see the face and they know the Biggs name is because Malachi has hooked up the Biggs radio business cards with your boy's nice business suit on. Okay? Shout out to the boy Malachi Moore in the house. Because okay, I'm using him as an example because he is living proof of when you have a vision, you need at least one person who is in your corner who can carry that out. And Malachi is a person in my life he has been a blessing to me. We have talked about things. We have also talked about many things spiritually as well. So I just don't look at him as one who just helps me with my business. He helps me maintain a balance spiritually too. Man, this brother is on the move. Like I tell you, when he makes calls, he does things, he does his research. Let me tell you, y'all, I was dog tired last night. This is why I give Malachi all the props. I was fighting to stay awake. Okay, fighting to stay awake. I had to work on Saturday. I did that. And after I went to work on Saturday, I went ahead and I went and I covered the book signing. I called a few people. I witnessed a car accident. I had to call 911. A woman was bleeding. Car was messed up and mangled. The person that hit the other person, they actually drove off because it was a hit and run. Their car was just jacked up on the passenger side, but they kept driving. It was insane. So I was dog tired. Went to the radio station, went up to the Power 92, 1023, 1063, talked to some people, met some great celebrities in the building, met them. And then once I got home, talked to my wife, settled down for just a little bit, I had to make a phone call. And I had to call Malachi because me and Malachi are working on some big things, people. Real big things. And I got to keep it on the hush hush. Since me and Malachi are working on some big things in the building, we just got to take the time to let it flow. I got to get right back to the story. But I got to announce this. D. Smith is in the building. Get this, D. D. Smith is in the building. Shout out to my homeboy who was also nominated for a Forever Grateful Award, 312 Award. Yes, Cedric Collins in the house. Whoa, boy. Big ups. Salute to you, my brother. Hey, man, I love all y'all brothers, man. Y'all out here getting it. Y'all doing some things. I am fans of each and every one of y'all. Friends with D. Smith, man. We talk on the phone and such. We hold great conversation. My man is doing some great things for Shop Talk 7 in my radio, Chicago, baby. D. Smith is that boy. That boy. And Whoa Boy is that Whoa Boy. Okay? And shout out to Whoa Boy, too, man. Whoa Boy is doing his thing out here. Him and Billy Ray Valentine, man. They are colossal out here in these streets. So y'all stay tapped into them as well. Okay. They always got stuff going on. See, when I tell you, when you be around movers and shakers, they propel you and they push you to be a mover and shaker as well. Ooh-wee. Okay. So back to the story. I had to just shout out my people while they tuning in. I had to shout out my people while I know they paying attention. So then I made it home. I had to talk to Malachi. Me and Malachi had to talk about the big things, the big plans that we have going on. When we're going to launch R3 Radio, because and what I mean by launching R3 Radio is R3 Radio is already out. You can already go to R3 Radio. You can go on onlineradiobox.com, type in R3 Radio, and we'll be the first ones to pop up, and then you can hear my shows. So R3 Radio is already up. But there's more behind the scenes, people. Ooh, when I tell y'all, man, sometimes when you do things, you have to shake up things. You got to get in the habit of shaking up things. You got to get in the habit of being an innovator in the area and the space that you're in. Because if you don't innovate it, and sometimes if you don't come out with it quick enough, that leaves a gap for somebody else. Because I don't care what nobody says. I believe somebody has the exact same idea to do what it is that I want to do. I believe that with my heart and soul. Maybe they just don't know how to do it, or maybe they sitting in the boardroom right now and they like, you know what? What if we did this? And they may be like $100,000 away from doing it. But I'm letting y'all know I'm doing it and it's coming. Because I like to shake some things up. I really do. All for the good, people. I don't like to shake things up to make people mad, make them upset. No, we're going to shake some things up for the good. So shout out to Malachi, because when we talked, we're revamping business cards. We're revamping a few things in terms of the vision and how we want R3 to look. Okay? Because there's a certain way that these things have to look. There's a certain way that things have to be presented. Once you start to move higher and higher in excellence, you have to demand a certain type of repertoire of things. You have to demand a certain level of respect. And I don't need to bark respect. I don't need to bark that at all. Shout out to Miss Kim Patterson in the building. Shout out to Miss Kim Patterson. Let me tell you about Kim. Okay? Kim is out here doing her thing. Kim is another one I love talking to. Love talking to you, Kim. Because Kim, you are big motivation. It's things you doing. I ain't forgot about what we talked about as well. I have not. That's something we're going to be in the midst of doing as well. Shout out to big collabs, people. I'm talking about big collabs because what I'm trying to tell you, when you collab with certain people, these collaborations, these partnerships with people, when you do radio, when you do entertainment, I'm telling you, y'all just try it. I'm telling you to get your feet wet a little bit in this space. I promise you, if you get your feet wet in this space, people, girl, Kim says back at you. Come on now. That's what I'm talking about, Kim. I love you, Kim. I really do, girl. You're an amazing person. You do great things out here. And Kim a part of the movement out here. Kim is a part of the movement out here. Trying to tell you, we taking over. Okay, I just want to say that. Shout out to DJ Khaled as well. Anyway, Like I said, me and Malachi, we are developing R3 in a way where we have to demand a certain level of excellence. And when y'all move into higher levels, okay, when y'all start to keep showing people what you're doing, there comes a certain level of respect that gets demanded of you. There comes a certain level of how can I put it? It's just a higher point of being. And I'm trying to tell y'all, man, with elevation comes great knowledge. With elevation comes great knowledge. And a lot of times the knowledge that you have, it can either make or break you. Sometimes people aren't ready to receive knowledge. Sometimes people don't know what to do with certain knowledge that gets dropped into their lap. But with the knowledge that we getting and the way we want to move with certain things, that's why I had to just take the time to give the shout out to Malachi, because my faith without works is not dead. I'm trying to tell you, I'm done talking about what it is I want to do, and I'm doing it. I'm living it. I'm living it. And I think a lot of times people don't want to go down certain areas. Oh, let's talk about Kim. Girl, Kim, thank you. You motivate me too, bro. That's right. It's up from here. Kim know what to do, baby. Kim know what time it is. That's what I'm talking about, baby. So, and sometimes that's why I want to make this point of information, man, because when you reach a certain level, you can't go back down. I want y'all to take this in real quick. When you reach a certain level, and I'm not talking about popularity, I'm not talking about just being sought after. I'm talking about when you reach a certain level of wanting to have. And I'm not talking about material things. I'm not talking about tangible things like this MacBook computer, it's A10 Mini Pro, the 3 cameras in here, the mixer. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is when you have a hunger for knowledge to succeed. Real talk. When you start to have a hunger for knowledge to be successful, it's a totally different level. It's a totally different playing field. It's a totally different ball game. The way that everything is structured is different. You start to see people who were doing things one way, and then you find a way to innovate it. And shout out to my people who are changing the structure of artist showcases. Big ups to y'all. Okay? Big ups to y'all. And I have to say this because the days of, and I can say this because I'm not an artist, the days of stacking the artist lineup of 20, 30 people, they need to be done with. People want to come out and see a show. Let me give y'all some game. Y'all want to keep people in the seats and y'all want to sell tickets? Get the top people. Get the people that you know can actually bring a crowd. Because let me tell you something. The 30 people that you bring might not bring nobody. Or they might bring 1 or 2 people. They might bring 5 or 6. But some people are out here grinding on their own. Some of y'all, sometimes I think that diminishes the work ethic that people should bring to the table when it comes to wanting to be successful. It diminishes the work ethic. Because one thing what it does is it shows that anybody can get on the show. Sometimes you have to limit. Sometimes you have to show people that, hey, everybody can't come on. You got to show people that. And I hate to say it, but sometimes we have to limit these things so that we can have a little bit of exclusivity, so that you can be sought after, so that you could be in demand. Wouldn't it be dope if you had a show and you only had about 5 people on this ticket? 5 people on the ticket. And if you ran the show for an hour and a half, and if you kept all the 60 people that was there, I'll just say 60 because I'm being modest, because a lot of these places, we're not talking about the United Center here, okay? We're not talking about Soldier Field. That's not what we're talking about. I'm talking about packing out these clubs, okay? These venue spaces. Wouldn't it be nice to keep all the people there? Because you had people that you know that were going to draw a crowd, people that you know that were popular and doing great music right now already. And then guess what? You make your money. The venue make their money. And guess what? Maybe the 5 artists that you bought, they can get paid. Because based off of that larger crowd being there, because now you invite the people that can actually draw the crowd. Did y'all ever think about that? Did y'all ever think about that? I'm just trying to throw out something for y'all. I'm not the promoter. I'm not the one who sets up the shows, you know? But I'm not going to look around and say that it can't be done. There are going to be some people out here who will look me straight in the face and say, oh, no, we can't do that for Chicago. Oh, no, we can't do that for Gary. Oh, no, we can't do that for Northwest Indiana, Chicagoland area. We can't do that. We have to keep it this way. But shout out to the few of y'all that are changing the game because you all have the right idea. I ain't saying that don't nobody else have the right idea. All I'm saying is sometimes in order to see a change, you have to be an initiator. You have to be a mover. You have to be a shaker. Sometimes in order to be the change, you have to create it. So shout out to my people out there who are creating the change, not just in the artist showcase world, but to my people who just out here doing it. Because I'm telling y'all, I see everything now with a renewed mindset. I see everything different. And it's no time for excuses. And y'all hear this every year. We've been saying this since year one. It's the second year, people, that we've been here, that in existence. It's the second year. It's no time for excuses. It's the 10th year. Year 10 of the world. No time for excuses. Even the caveman was like, ooh, I did that. Talking all that stuff, talking about, hey, big dog, no time for excuses. So we're in the year 2025. And y'all gonna hear it again. No time for excuses. So what are you gonna do to be different? What are you gonna do to set the tone? Because first, before you can set the tone for people, you have to learn how to set the tone for yourself. Let me say that for the people in the back. First, you have to be able to set the tone for yourself in order to set the tone for other people. I just be trying to say some stuff out here to y'all. I just be trying to spit a little bit of the game to y'all. Not a lot of the game, just a little bit of game. Kim Patterson says facts out here, girl. I'm just trying to give a few facts. Just a few facts. Some from experience. A little bit of wisdom out here. I got a few grays under the chin. The grays ain't on the top of the head yet. Well, I might have 1 or 2 grays on top of the head. But I got some grays under the chin. Just trying to give a little bit of the wisdom. Wisdom out here. Because, again, I am no expert when it comes to this. I learn from what I see. And big ups to the homies Treble and Trost and Cash Go Crazy. They did headliners only in January. Yes, I'm still talking about it because it was a great show, people. It was a great show. So I'm still talking about it. And until I see another great show like that and how they did it for having the opening acts and having everybody on, great. Taco might be next. Taco just might be next. Let me pull up his information so I can tell y'all what Taco is doing on Friday. We got a little bit of time here. Okay. A little bit of time. Let me go ahead and let y'all know. Taco and the New Era band. Not brand, people. I'm sorry. Taco and the New Era band will be doing a concert dedicated to Mama. Okay. Friday, February 28th at Reggie's in Chicago. 2105 South State Street, okay, in Chicago, Illinois, all right? Doors open at 8 p.m. Show is at 9 p.m. Tickets are $35 each. VIP party bus tickets are $100. Okay, hold on, dog. See, Tony, Taco. Okay, listen. When I saw your Power 92, I didn't know that you had those types of tickets. See, that's the one to get right there. Could have been on the bus. Wouldn't mind being on the bus, like Coach Jeff on the bus. I just got to put that out there. But the VIP party bus tickets are only $100. And tickets available on Taco Com Music Official. Okay? Oh, no. Taco Music Official. I'm butchering that. TacoMusicOfficial.com. There it is, baby. So once again, Taco and the New Era band doing a concert dedicated to Mama Friday, February 28th at Reggie's at 2105 South State Street in Chicago, Illinois. Doors open at 8 p.m. Show is at 9 p.m. Tickets are $35. I believe they might be sold at the door, but they're also sold online. $35. And the VIP party bus tickets are $100. And also, you have to DM him for these. Okay, you got to get him personally for these tickets. But tickets are available on Taco Music Official. gmail.com. Okay, that second part was a little bit better, y'all. So y'all tap into my boy Taco, because just from what I heard, how Taco was doing his show, he is living proof of this, because I heard it myself, and I'm going to see it myself come Friday, that this is how he going to be doing it. So I'm going to be tapped in. I'm going to be in the building. We're going to make something happen. I might mess around and find something to do Friday and Saturday. Now. Okay. I just might. We'll see. But all right, y'all, we got a little bit of time here. So I just want to say thank y'all. Okay. Thank y'all for listening to the Jeff Releford Show on WCHI Biggs Radio Chicago, the voice of a new generation, man. Y'all stay tapped in, because literally in 2 minutes here, we will have Mixtape Monday with Julian St. Chris on WCHI Biggs Radio Chicago, the voice of a new generation. And we will also have from 8 to 10 p.m. the illustrious, the wonderful, the beautiful Miss Dinah Lynn Biggs on the Dinah Lynn Biggs Show. So y'all stay tapped in, y'all. And remember, it's your boy, Life Coach Jeff, coming to you live on the Jeff Releford Show. And as always, redirect, regroup, refocus. I love y'all. And peace out. Hey, what's up? It's your boy, Jeff Releford, and I thank you for joining me on the Jeff Releford Show. Because listen, you could have been doing anything else today, right? But you chose on your way home from work, or if you just at home chilling, to tune in to the Jeff Releford Show. Now, real quick, I want to say this to you. Go ahead, tell your friends and family to download the online Radio Box app to your Android or your Apple device. So that way you can go ahead and listen to us on the go. And what you do is from there, you type in Biggs Radio Chicago. Okay? Biggs Radio Chicago. And also listen to our sister stations in Indianapolis, Indiana, Pasadena, California, Atlanta, Georgia. And once again, you are kicking it with Jeff Releford on the Jeff Releford Show on Biggs Radio Chicago, the voice of a new generation. Let's go.